Hey guys, welcome back to another cooking episode. Today I'm making some mac and cheese for you. Quick and simple of it is, you're going to want to use about a cup of cream, like heavy whipping cream, a cup of milk, a stick of butter, and then a pound of whatever cheese you want. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the way I'm going to make mine today. So first of all, we have some water here for our noodles. It's whatever kind of noodles you want to use. I'm just using store-bought dry rotini. Get some water for that, start it to boil. I've got mine heating up, and then to keep it from overflowing, to keep you from bubbling up and everything, add about a teaspoon, tablespoon, somewhere in that range of some olive oil. It'll keep you from boiling over. So once you have that in there, and once it starts boiling, we can add our macaroni. Our water is close enough to a boil, so now I'm going to add in 1 pound of our chosen kind of pasta. And just cook that, however the box says to. You want to go just a hair less time than what it says to, because we're going to actually bake this to finish it up at the end. Once your noodles are done, you can strain them out. I'm just leaving them in the colander to cool while I get my cheese sauce made. So to start your cheese sauce, first thing you need is a stick of butter. We just have these half sticks, so I'm going to use 2 of those. Get a full stick in there. You need 1 container of heavy whipping cream. Then you want 1 cup of milk, preferably either whole or 2% if you want to cut back on the calories just a little bit. So once you have that all together, you're going to give it just a little stir here to start getting it warmed up, get everything pulled together. You want the butter to dissolve into the milk and the heavy cream. Once you have those dissolved, if you want to add a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of salt, whatever you like, you can do that at that point. And then from there we'll add cheese. While you're warming up your butter, your milk, your cream, you want to keep constantly stirring it because you're trying to get that butter fat to mix in with everything else. If you don't keep stirring, it's going to stay separated. You'll notice that by having like yellow streaks through everything. As you can see here, we still have a few yellow streaks, but for the most part we're getting dissolved. It's also getting plenty warm enough. So now it's time to start adding our cheese in. When we add our cheese in, we are going to want to keep stirring that as well. So let me go ahead and get that. The first thing we're going to add in is about a half a pound of smoked Gouda. The smoked Gouda adds a nice smoky flavor to everything. The Gouda keeps it nice and stringy. It's a good cheese. I like it. The flavor's not super potent. You don't always notice it, but when you get the smoke flavor does always pull through. The next thing we're going to add in is going to be a half of a pound, give or take, of cheddar. Finally, we're going to use about a cup and a half of Parmesan cheese that's grated. That's going to help pull through a lot of flavors. The Parmesan's a little bit more pungent than the rest. And if you might notice here, this doesn't look like it's getting very creamy, very colorful, anything. It's because this isn't actually all of our cheese. I don't have a very good grater, so I only grated just a little bit to show you guys. The rest of mine I chopped up. If you want to use grated cheese, it melts a whole lot better. So here's the rest of my cheeses. You don't want that to burn on the bottom. You want to have your temperature someplace around medium-low. If you've got like a 1 through 10 dial, I've got mine on 3. And you just want to keep stirring until it gets nice and thick and creamy. So go ahead and do that for a while. Once that gets all melted together, you get yourself a nice thick cheese sauce. You're going to take that and you're going to dump your pasta into it. It's looking pretty good. It's nice and creamy. It's not got no real lumps in it or anything. So now it's time to add in our pasta. So here we have our pound of pasta we cooked earlier. It's cooled off, so we'll just dump that all in, and we're going to mix that up good. It may have congealed a little bit on you, so don't worry about that. Just sit there and mix it in. Now that our macaroni is in with our cheese, I've had my oven preheating to 350 degrees. We will be dumping our macaroni and cheese sauce into an oven-safe dish to cook it. Here's our oven-safe dish, and we're just going to dump that all into it. Now, once this is all here, you want to give it a couple shakes to get it kind of leveled out, you know. But before we put it in the oven, we're going to take another stick of butter. I got 2 sticks here to make 1 full stick. And we want to throw those in the microwave real quick to get those liquefied. I put the 2 sticks of butter, which makes 1 full stick of butter, into the microwave for about a minute. We now have liquefied butter. I took 1 full sleeve of Ritz crackers and crushed them up and put them in a gallon bag. I'm going to add my butter that's now liquefied to that gallon bag. And you just want to take your hands after you want to, before you put the Ritz crackers in, you want them crushed up. So now we're just going to go through, kind of work the butter into all those Ritz crackers. Hang on one moment while I go ahead and do this. So now you've got your Ritz cracker and butter mix. And that's just going to be layered over top of our mac and cheese across the entirety of it. All the breadcrumbs and the cheese and everything here, we got it mixed together. It looks great. We're now going to pop this in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, just until those Ritz crackers start getting golden brown. Okay guys, it's time to pull our mac and cheese out of the oven. We have got some amazing mac and cheese. Look at that amazing golden crust on the top. It is going to be freaking delicious. Guys, here we go. We're giving Kayla a little bit of this mac and cheese. She's got a burger already. I'm going to do the burger next week. As always guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again.